happening? It's your dude, the merciless Reece L. Black. Welcome to the booth. Right now, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, comment and everything. And of course, you can follow us on the gram, CO2 Rawcast. And of course, you want to be nosy, you can follow your boy, Good Evening Mr. Black. All right, ladies. Somebody like myself, I've always been fond of you. Hell, that's why I'm married, because I love the ladies. I love my wife, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to go ahead and let you know, let me go ahead and say this. I have a whole lot of love for y'all. Right now, I'm only talking to the ones that give a fuck. I'm not talking to the ones that be on that men are trash shit. No, I'm only talking to the ones that have a heart. Talking to the ones who want to be down, who are ride or die, who got love for men, who got respect for men, and who are actually out there doing their best looking for the right one so they can go ahead and build a family, die with them, continue a legacy, build with them. Whatever your intentions are, may they be positive. But I want to go ahead and just take the time out and just let you guys know I have a heart for you guys. I love you guys. I understand that, hey, the dating market is out there the dating market is very, very rough at this time because you got a lot of immature dudes, and they're probably immature because they've been messing with immature women. But then you have individuals like yourself who got it going on, who are responsible, accountable, feminine, friendly, who would like to basically settle down and be with somebody and become their helpmate or become their partner. And I get it. It's tough. Over here in this space, we're here to let you know what are on our minds, what's on a man's mind, why we do some of the things we do, what to stay away from. But there's something I want to let you know. There's a lot of us men out there who've been burned, who've been hurt, who've been troubled, who've been abused. Yeah, men get abused too. People want to go out there and, come out and say, well, this is a patriarchal society, all that feminism shit, and, this is male dominated. If that was the case, well, guess what? A man's mental health should have been on the forefront a long time ago, and it's not. When men are in pain, when men are broken, when men are hurt, when men are burned, look what you get. There's really nowhere for us to turn except to the homies when we are troubled, when we are broken. We get laughed at. And honestly, to tell you the truth, we're not really taught to hold in our emotions, nor are we taught to hold it in when when we need to cry or something. What just happens is we don't want to get teased by our peers. It really doesn't have anything to do with being a man or no shit like that. For one, we just don't want to cry in front of people. Whether we're taught that shit or not, we don't want to cry, especially over some damn chick. So there are just some things that we do to keep our emotions in. There's some shit that we do that that shows that we are not hurting. So we become the so-called alpha and shit. We act like we don't give a fuck. We start talking nasty to women, things like that, and all because somebody burnt us. And usually what created that is we were never told what to do if we got played or if we got burned or if we got hurt. We never knew what to look out for. We didn't actually have a whole lot of dads or uncles or grandfathers, especially in this day and time. Nobody gamed us up on that shit. Nobody told us not to fully invest in love and invest in ourselves. Because the thing is this, the more a man invests in himself, the less likely he is going to be hurt. His mindset is so abundant to the point where he kind of feels like he could be with whoever he wants because he knows this chick is going to be down for me because of what I am and who I am or what I become to be. Why would you want to play something so magnificent? Yes, most people will shape up for somebody that they like, but they're going to play the individual that they know they can. Yes, it is very predatory. It could be. But I want you ladies to understand that a lot of these men out there that are acting the way they act, yeah, they were hurt. But when you guys come around after they done talking shit and you come around and you be on that, yo, who hurt you shit, all you're doing is you're just flicking the trigger again. He's not trying to remember that shit. He's never been taught how to get over those things. The only thing that you could do on your end is either give him space or just let him know, I want to listen. What happened in the past? And basically just give assurance that you would never even do anything like that to him. Now, if the dude is older, 35 plus, and he's still broken, I'm sorry, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Go ahead and jump back in the pool and go do your thing. There's nothing you can do about that. But I'm just giving you the guys, giving you the heads up. The men love you. For one, if they did not love somebody, they never wouldn't have felt hurt by something. They never would have been devastated. That's because they gave 100% time and investment of emotion into this other individual, and they got hurt. And of course, you can't be the type of woman to just be like, well, what the fuck did he do? Or what didn't he do? No, some people out there are just plain fucking assholes, and they take pride in hurting other people. The great Tony Robbins even said, there's 2 reasons why people do things, either for pain or from pleasure. Some people out there take pleasure in hurting others. It just makes them feel superior. Gotcha. That's just how some individuals are. They don't care. But there's also a lot of individuals that never knew how to get over shit. Mama never told them. Daddy never told them. Sometimes it just takes the homies, But if there's no homies around, if they're introverted or whatever, of course, they're going to get on YouTube. They're going to search different platforms, and they might find some bonehead red pillars who are like, fuck these bitches. This is a woman's true nature, and yada, yada, yada. And they're going to become that shit. And that's when they go into that rage. Instead of just understanding like, yo, the game for men is self-improvement. The red pill could just be basically awareness of women. I always used to say, hey, the red pill is basically for recovering simps, but the game is for self-improvement. You really don't have time to be tripping off of any woman about to play you because you're so on point with your shit, you can never be played. But I admit, you always get played at least once. That's what makes individuals seek the game so it will never happen again. But they're not going to be butthurt about it. They're just going to have to take that shit to the chin, take the L, and move on. But I just want to let you ladies know, over here, we got love for y'all. We going to let you guys know what the deal is with some of these men out there. They're not crazy. They're just hurt. There's nothing wrong with a man being hurt, but it does suck if he can't get over it because he may not know the exercises to get over the shit because he has nobody to guide him. And it's not his fault. A lot of us did grow up with no dad, or if we did have a dad in our life, shit, that motherfucker didn't have no damn game. And now we're both sitting dunks. He's getting punked by his chick, so I'm getting punked by my chick, and now we're just depressed. That's usually what goes on with us. Just think about it. We have been trying to impress women since we were kids, whether it's the school teacher, grandma, mom, the usher, the bus driver, the lunch lady. And then when we go to work, most of our managers are women. We're always put in a position to impress the ladies. And so sometimes when we get like a bad review or we don't get like the type of reception that we would like from a woman, yeah, we start to fall, we crumble. Well, some of us do. But that's just life for us. So if we end up a little bit burned out because we're trying to like get you to like us or something, don't knock him. That's just like the way it is for him, And this is what happens for you fellas when you're not all about you. It's not selfish. It's just about improving yourself where you'll be able to handle certain mechanisms in life when it comes to shit like that. When you do you and people see that you're doing you and that your shit is so together, people will never want to come by and ruin it. A woman may come by and be like, damn, his shit is so on point. I don't want to fuck this up. I want to be by this man's side. Hell, I want to see what I can do to help him elevate even more. Shit, he already got 1 championship. What can I do to assist him where he can get 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or the 5th one? That's the mentality. But a lot of men don't think like that. A lot of men are just basically like, nah, I'm just going to back up. She may be out to get me because right now we're in the age where, yeah, some of these ladies are very predatory. You don't hear about it because it's not as amplified because people just look at her as just getting the bad. She's getting what's owed to her when she's really trying to steal, really trying to manipulate. And a lot of these men, they don't know about manipulation. So ladies, I'm just giving you the heads up. Here, we love you. We want to give you that game. We want to let you know, hey, we here for y'all. We want y'all to have the truth. But you got a lot of other individuals out there that are really trying to get one up on some of these men, trying to hurt them, trying to get that bad, trying to burn him. And we just want to let you know, we're trying to avoid that shit. There's no bashing going on here. It's just real shit. But we would like some of y'all ladies to check that shit on the other end, because some of y'all out there are talking about how men want to, cold approach y'all no more because of some harassment shit, or men, you know, don't just want to talk to you guys at all, especially for some of you black women out there. Y'all afraid that, you know, you're going to be left alone because a lot of these men don't want to holler at any black women, especially the brothers. Get into a man's mind. Listen to these conversations of what's going on. A lot of these men are telling you right then and there what they would like to see change. They got their shit together. They're ready for marriage. They're ready for that legacy. They are ready to die for you. They are ready to grow old with you. That's why they're mad and they feel like, you know, so hostile. Men don't want to be alone either. We can be, but it's kind of a bad idea. We will love to produce a family, but at the end of the day, we love you. These men love you too. They're just tired. That's all. Anywho, I just want to thank you for joining me. I just wanted to throw that out there. So if you haven't, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you go ahead and be nosy and follow me on the gram. Good evening, Mr. Black. Follow us on the CO2 Rawcast Instagram. And you know how I do. Y'all make sure y'all have a good day. I'm out this bitch. Good evening, Mr. Black. Alright, so the homie asked, what are your favorite 5 your mama snaps from the 90s? So let's see, there's you know, your mama's so fat every time she turn around it's New Year's. Your mama's so short she could do a drive-by in a Hot Wheel. Let's see, your mama's so stupid she threw a rock at the ground and missed. Let's see, what was another one? Oh yeah, your mama's so stupid she thought impeachment was a fruit-flavored breath mint. And what was the other one? Let's see, I'm trying to think of another one. Your mama, oh yeah, your mama's so stupid she flunked the urine test.